clotted shadows and stale air. I made my quiet way along the alleys, dreading the sound of footsteps, till we met up again at the flat. Everyone but Coleman, of course. Coleman, who was staying with his lady. We collapsed onto dirty couches under blackout curtains. I'd set my axe against the wall, and it was like I could feel the damn disc just sitting in there, still warm. I felt its presence so intensely it seemed strange the others ain't sensed it too. Its wax holding all that heat like an altar candle. It was the four of us living here. Delilah, Hieronymus, Chip, and me. Couple months before, we'd spent the day nailing black sheets across the flat's windows. But damn if that grim sun didn't flood through anyway. The rooms felt too stale to sober up in. We needed to sweat it out in the fresh air, get our heads about us. Ain't been no breeze in weeks. Hero was draped in his chair, his scrawny legs dangling, when all of a sudden he turned to me, his face dark and smooth as eggplant. Christ, I feel green. My guts are pure gravy, man. Amen, I said. Man, I gotta get me some milk. Amen, I said again. We talk like mongrels, see? Half German, half Baltimore bar slang. Just a few scraps of French between us. Only real language I spoke aside from English was Hochdeutsch. But once I started messing up the words, I couldn't straighten nothing out again. Besides, I known Hero preferred it this way. Kid hailed from the Rhineland, sure, but he got old Baltimore in the blood, or talked like he did. He was still young that way, mimicking. Something had changed in him lately, though. He ain't hardly ate nothing since the boots descended on the city. Been laid up feverish and slack for days on end. And when he come to, there was this new darkness in him that I ain't never seen before. I gave my old axe a quick glance, thinking of the record tucked away in there. It wasn't guilt I felt. Not that exactly. Hero sort of half rolled onto the patchy rug. "Oh, Sid," he groaned. "I need milk." "In the cupboard, I reckon. We got milk? Chip?" But Chip, he just opened one brown eye like a man half drowned, his face dark as cinder in this light. Hero coughed. "I'm trying to clean my stomach, not rough it up." His left eye twitched all high up in the lid, the way you sometimes see the heart of a thin woman beating through a blouse. "It's milk I need, brother. Cream. That powdered stuff will rip right through you like you're shitting sand, like you a damn hourglass." "Oh, it ain't that bad," I said. "Ain't nothing open this hour anyway, kid, you know that. Except maybe the coup, but that's too damn far." We lay on in silence a minute. I tossed my arm up over my mouth, and man, if my skin didn't stink of rancid vinegar. That was the rot. It did that to you. In the bad light, I could just make out the room's last few chairs huddled by the fireplace. It looked absurd, like a flock of geese hiding from the hatchet. 'Cause they was the last of it, see? This been a grand old flat once, to go by Lila's stories. All Louis XIV chairs, Murano chandeliers, Aubusson tapestries. Ceilings high as a damn train station. But the Count, who lent Delilah the place, he done urge her sell what she could before the Krauts come in. Seemed less bleak to him. And now, the flat being so empty, you felt only its depths, like you're stranded at sea. Whole place nothing but darkness. Across the room, Chip started snoring, faint-like. I glanced over at Hero, now all knotted up in his chair. "Kid," I said thickly. "Hey, kid." I put a hand to my head. "You ain't serious about giving up on the record. We closed, Buck. You know that." Hero opened his mouth, belched. "Good morning, right back at you," I said. He didn't seem to have heard me. I watched him heave himself up on his feet, the chair moaning like an old mule. Then he sort of staggered on over to the door. At least I reckon that was his idea. Looked more like he